dear friends and net aspirants, welcome back to yet another video session of High Point, where you will get ample and sufficient study materials in the form of video lectures for your UGC NET JRF preparations for English language and literature. So as you can see, this video is going to be about Shakespearean sonnets. So we have finished with all the major dramatic works by William Shakespeare, and this is going to be the last video in this video series related to Shakespeare. So not only in YouTube you can find me, there are other platforms that I have present. So I have a website known as www.highpoint.in, where you will find sufficient amount of simplified study materials related to English language and literature. If you are interested about it, you can join for the courses that we are offering there, and a 15% off is going on now there. So if you are interested, you can go and join and have the free trial and have the demo materials, and you can have study materials in the form of audio lectures, downloadable PDF materials, and also practice and previous question papers, and many more you will get once you have joined for the course. You will get weekly test in every Saturdays, and also before that you will get a personalized study guidelines for your UGC NET JRF preparations according to your own schedules and preferences. Okay, and if you want to join a WhatsApp group in which I am sharing news and updates related to NTA UGC NET JRF, and also daily quiz and study materials, some study materials related to UGC NET JRF English language and literature, then you can obviously go to the description box and click the link there. And if you find it difficult, then you can obviously message me directly in this number, and also and also you can join the WhatsApp group. I'll send the link directly to you. And if you want to know about the course further, also you don't forget to WhatsApp or call me in the given number. Now Instagram ID is also there. In Instagram I post many things in daily basis, like reels, short videos, study cards, and many inspirational thoughts too. If you want to follow, you can follow me there, and you can save the materials that I am sharing into your account, and you can have it whenever you want. Okay, so that's all about it. So let's move on to the introduction to the play. William Shakespeare has written 154 sonnets between 1592 and 1597. See, his major literary production, his major literary production of sonnets, sonnets, happened between 1592 and 1597, and sum total he has produced 154 sonnets. This is a very basic idea and basic thing related to Shakespearean sonnet. Okay, so do remember about it, don't forget about it. If you are listening with a paper and pen, make a note of it. No confusion is needed, direct questions can be asked. Okay, sonnet circulated in manuscripts and saw the publication by an unauthorized publisher, Thomas Thorpe, in the year 1609. So during the time of Shakespeare, everything was not printed at once, right? Now we have. So the manuscripts of sonnets were circulated among people, those who can afford them, and the sonnet saw a publication by an unauthorized publisher, namely Thomas Thorpe, in the year 1609, and it is believed that Thorpe got the manuscripts from Mr. W.H., who is believed to be the inspiration for the poet. See, Mr. W.H., a person referred as Mr. W.H., he is considered as the main inspiration and motive for the poet to write these poems, this sonnet, and it is believed that Thorpe got the manuscripts from Mr. W.H. and probably he was Earl of Southampton. See, Mr. W.H. is probably believed to be Earl of Southampton, who lived from 1573 to 1624. Most of the sonnets are addressed to a young man of exceptional charm and generosity, probably Earl of Southampton only. So most of the sonnets, among these 154 sonnets, most of them are addressed to a young man of exceptional beauty, charm, and generosity, who is probably must be Earl of Southampton. A total of 126 sonnets were addressed to this man. See, among the 154 sonnets, most of them, like some 126 sonnets, they were addressed or they are addressed to this charming person, must be Earl of Southampton. 26 are addressed to a woman who is referred to as a dark lady by critics. 126 were addressed to Earl of Southampton or Mr. W.H. and the next 26 were addressed to a woman who is commonly referred as dark lady by critics. Never in the sonnets, Shakespeare never addressed this woman as dark lady, but it was critics who addressed that particular lady as dark lady. Perhaps this lady was dark in complexion or dark in her psyche, for she shifted her attention or affection from the poet to the earl. So maybe why critics called her, maybe two reasons are behind that labeling, because maybe she is dark in complexion, skin color is dark, or dark in her psyche, for she shifted her attention and affection from the poet to Earl of Southampton or the earl. She was Mary Fitton. So it is believed that Mary Fitton, this dark lady, is Mary Fitton, who was Shakespeare's mistress for some time. And the last two sonnet. So 126 are addressed to Mr. W.H. and 26 of them are addressed to Mary Fitton or the dark lady. And the last two sonnets, not the last two sonnets, but the two sonnets speaks loftily about the nature of love. So it's the among this 154 sonnets, two sonnets are there. They are not addressed to either of these people, but these two talk about generally about love, nature of love. Some critics also argue that Shakespeare addressed some of his sonnet to one of his contemporary dramatists. So some critics also argued that Shakespeare not only addressed these two people, but some sonnets are also about a contemporary, addressed towards contemporary dramatist. Okay, so that was the introduction about the sonnet. I hope a general idea about Shakespearean sonnet I have given. Now let's see some themes of sonnet that we can find generally inside his sonnets. The sonnets eulogize the nature and efficacy of love in general. So mainly, even though the sonnets are addressed to Mr. W.H. or Mary Fitton or generally about love, the major theme of all these sonnets, most of them are the nature and efficacy of love in general. And Shakespeare's abundant love, regard and respect for the Earl of Southampton is to be seen in these sonnets. So while he is discussing about love, nature of love and all, his abundant love, respect, regard for Earl of Southampton is quite visible in most of his sonnets. The Dark Lady sonnets recall Shakespeare's sensual love and disappointment over Mary Fitton's coquettish attitude. So, in the sonnets which were addressed towards Mr. W.H., we can see respect, regard and love for this Earl of Southampton, while in the sonnet which were addressed to the dark lady, he recalls or he discusses about his sensual love and disappointment over Mary Fitton's coquettish attitude. Intellectual treatment of human relationship is very common in his sonnets, and it is visible in his sonnets, and it reflects upon time. So his sonnets, or some sonnet at least, reflects upon time, change, aging, lust, absence, infidelity, and the problematic difference between real and ideal. So he is talking about ideal love, ideal kind of situations, but in reality it will be something else. Okay, so there is a conflict between this ideal and real is going on, and the problem between ideal and real is always there, and other themes too: time, change, aging, lust, absence, infidelity. All these themes find a place in his sonnets. And also we can see that another peculiarity of his sonnets is richness of imagery. So we can see that his sonnets are rich in imagery, and the poetic language that he is using, so it's so beautiful. Now let's discuss about Shakespearean sonnet form. So sonnets are of 14 lined, right? So it is composed of 14 lines divided into 3 quatrains and a final concluding couplet. So Shakespearean sonnet is different from the Pindaric sonnet. Okay, so while we were discussing about Surrey and Wyatt, see, you have to go to the Age of Revival series, there you will find it. Earl of Surrey and Thomas Wyatt, we have already seen Pindaric sonnet and Shakespearean sonnet form. So the sonnet consists of 14 lines and it is divided into, especially English sonnet or Shakespearean sonnet is divided into the 3 quatrains. What is a quatrain? Quatrain is 4-lined stanza. So 3 quatrains are there, that makes 12 lines, and it also has a concluding couplet, means 2-line concluding. Okay, the rhyme scheme of Shakespearean sonnet form. So this is very, very important because I have seen ample amount of questions asking about sonnet rhyme scheme of Shakespearean sonnet, because when you see too many A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, G, G and all and things like that in the option, then you will get confused very easily. So learn it thoroughly that Shakespearean sonnet rhyme scheme is A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, G, G. Okay, without any doubt, without any confusion, learn it. A, B, A, B, C, D, C, D, E, F, E, F, G, G. Now itself, pause the video and repeat after me. Okay. This sonnet rhyme scheme is known as English sonnet rhyme scheme. So, Shakespearean sonnet form is also known as English sonnet rhyme scheme, but it was not made or created by Shakespeare. It was created by Earl of Surrey, if you remember. And it was developed by Earl of Surrey. So, sonnet form, English sonnet form or Shakespearean sonnet form was introduced or created or developed by Earl of Surrey, but it was popularized by whom? Shakespeare. And Shakespearean sonnet used the alternate rhyme rhythm of each quatrain to create powerful oppositions between different lines and different sections, or to develop a sense of progression across the poem. So he used a kind of alternate rhyme scheme in each quatrain. See, A, B, A, B, it never repeats, right? And in the next quatrain you will find the rhyme scheme of C, D, C, D. Then in the next quatrain E, F, E, F, E, F, and in the concluding couplet the rhyme scheme is G, G. So he used this kind of an alternate rhyme for each quatrain to create, why he did so? To create a powerful opposition between different lines and different sections, or to develop a sense of progression across the poem. The final couplet either provides a decisive epigrammatic conclusion or subvert the argument. So, in the final concluding couplet, we will find that the concentrated emotion that is discussed there in the poem got a conclusion there in the concluding couplet, or the argument will get subverted there. Either of these two things can happen. So that's all about Shakespearean sonnet. I hope this video was very brief, but still it was full of facts related, full of points related to William Shakespeare's sonnet. So William Shakespeare has written many sonnets. Some of them we have already learned in MA classes. So after some time, maybe in the future, I'll take some of them and I'll deliver some video lectures about the sonnets. And if you want more lectures related to English sonnet, and if you want any particular sonnet to get explained, you can mention the sonnet in the comment section, and what is your major learning, the notes that you have prepared out of this video, please put that also in the comment section along with your suggestions and impressions to improve the video. So I'll be very glad to know all these things, because this will guide the future students who are watching this video. And also don't forget to visit my website www.highpoint.in if you are interested in the course, to have simplified audio lectures and PDF material, downloadable PDF materials, and lively attemptable previous and practice set of question papers. And also, if you are ready, if you have determined to have your UGC NET JRF in 2022, then I think you must possess some set of study materials, and we can help you with that. And if you want to join a WhatsApp group in which I am sharing daily quiz, news and updates related to NTA, UGC NET, and also study some study cards too. You can obviously call me or WhatsApp me in this given number, or you can go to the description box and click the link and join it. My Instagram ID also given here, LizzyMaria90, because on a daily basis I'm sharing study cards, short videos and reels and posts related to UGC NET JRF English that you can share and that you can also save into your account, Instagram account, and you can have it whenever you want. So that's all about it. Thank you for watching this video, and if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and also press the bell button so that you get notification whenever I upload a video. And also, if you like this video, click the like button so that I get an encouragement to produce such videos further in the future. So that's all about it. Let me meet you in the next video with yet another dramatist. So we are concluding with the Shakespeare series now. For now, maybe in future we will continue with it, but still for now we are finishing with it. Now in the next video we will begin with Ben Jonson. So stay in tune with my channel and also happy learning. Ta-ta.